We're settled in Nice. It's our second full day. Yesterday we went to Cannes-sur-Mer and had a wonderful day with our friends. And today we've just chilled so far, and Tony's been out for some lunch, and this is the famous pan bagna.
Pan bagna.
Very sorry about our pronunciation. This is really famous in Nice, and it's basically
Tuna sandwich.
a tuna sandwich, but it's not just any tuna sandwich. It's gorgeous crusty bread, and then inside you have got
Tuna, egg, radish, tomatoes, onions, lots of olive oil, lots of balsamic, salt, pepper. I didn't know she was going to stop putting the pepper on. It was that much on it. But it's the staple diet of any French guy in an afternoon. They're absolutely stunning.
It really is delicious. Yeah, there's nothing really describes the taste. It's unbelievable. Normally, a lot of places put in what Tony calls hairy fish, anchovies. So they'll sit along the top just under the bread, like the gherkin would in a burger.
Yeah.
And it's one of those things, you either take that out or you leave it.
I
leave them, Tony takes them out.
I take them out.
But today, there's no hairy fish.
No hairy fish in there.
So we're going to enjoy the pan bagna.
Bon appetit.
So I buy myself a Daily Mail newspaper, and Tony buys himself a very expensive pair of sunglasses.
Yeah, but the Gregory Peck.
To be honest, I persuaded him to get them. They're really lovely, and he's been after a new pair for a while. And when we got to the checkout, because we've left Europe, we get
13% back.
13% off. We needed to have our passports with us to get that discount. Very nice.
Oh, how cool are these, by the way?
Very nice.
Very cool.
Yeah, we needed our passport to get the discount, but the lady kindly said, just bring it back tomorrow and she'll do the rest. So we'll take it back tomorrow, she'll bring it through the receipt, and we'll get 13% off. So it's almost like duty free then,
It is
isn't
duty free, yeah.
So little tip
Because
there.
we're out of Europe.
Because we're out of Europe, if you come into France, obviously it's going to work with other things, not just items like sunglasses, so we'll keep you informed about that as we go along on the trip.
This is going to save us around about 50 quid.
Job done?
Job done.
Lovely glasses, Tony.
Thank you very much.
Nice linen shop that I've used for a lot of years now. I always get the linen dress every time I come, and Tony's just bought me a lovely white linen dress. Thank you.
No problem. As you say in France, problem no.
It's just so easy to fling on a linen dress on a morning and then you're done. Done for the day. So we love this street coming up now. It leads down to Place Rossetti, and it's one of our favourite parts of Nice.
This is where I buy my clothes.
Again, Ronin scenes, there's carols at like a Christmas scene, and it's taken from Rossetti. Okay, see you in a bit. And anybody who loves Riviera series, which I absolutely love, it's just amazing. In series 2 there's that famous scene where the mom gets thrown out of the top window.
Let me introduce you to the Harley Davidson Sport Ride. It's a beautiful bike. It's built on a soft tail chassis, and it's got all the modern updates. I think it's a 107. It's a 107 engine, Milwaukee 8. Beautiful bike. You can tour all day on it. It's got nice touches like the upside down forks for a little bit more hold on the road when you're going around corners, especially. Lovely alloy wheels. and you get the bags, which are quick detachable. So this comes off very, very quickly, and so does the screen, to make a lovely naked cruiser. Lots of chrome.
Lovely.
Nice easy bike to ride.
For those that don't know, Tony has a Harley himself, and next May is a big Harley Davidson meet in Port Grimode, which is near Saint-Tropez. So you go along the coast towards the Spanish border, and we're actually going to be taking the bike down with us next May to go to this very famous Harley festival. We're going to be taking it down on a trailer and doing the whole Harley thing basically, and we'll be vlogging about that next year. But yeah, there's not a lot that Tony doesn't know about bikes.
Especially Harleys.
So it's Sunday. We were meant to be staying in Nice until Thursday, when we were due to move on to Cansamer, which is just down the coast. However, we have decided to move on today, and I went onto Airbnb this morning and I've booked us a studio apartment in Cansamer, starting tonight for 4 nights, and then we'll move on to our third accommodation. The reason I've decided to do that is where we are now, this apartment, it's very easy to get into the old town and Plas Garibaldi, the port, wherever we want to be, going downhill. But when we return on an evening or an afternoon, whatever, if we've been out, it's proving very hard for Tony. He has a lung condition called emphysema, stroke COPD. It's a horrible thing. It really labours your breathing. And unfortunately it won't get any better. It is a condition that is progressively going to get worse, so it's just managing that condition the best that we can. But the last couple of nights when we've been out and met up with friends, and then we've walked back to the apartment, the amount of stairs, no matter which way we come in, there's a lot of stairs involved, and he's really struggling. A little bit too proud to tell me, but I realised last night that he was really struggling. He had to use his inhalers several times, and it took him a long time to recover. So this morning I said, no, we're not doing it, enough's enough. I didn't realise just how many stairs was involved with this apartment. Note to self, I really need to do a little bit more research for future trips now. Even Tony said this morning, last year, the year before, when he's compared our trips to Nice, this year he has noticed a real big difference in his breathing. Walking along the flat, he's fine. We can go for really lovely walks as long as we're all on one level, but the minute that there's any incline, that's when he really starts to struggle. So yeah, so obviously it's been a learning curve. It is going to involve some extra money to go into a new accommodation for 4 nights, but it's worth it for Tony because he needs to be comfortable. So it was really straightforward. Went onto Airbnb at about 10:30, 11 o'clock. There was 2 hours left to book for accommodation starting tonight. Found where we wanted to be, requested to book. The lady got back within minutes and said, what time will you be arriving? I'll meet you at the apartment at 4 o'clock. So it's absolutely perfect. So we're just packing up the car now, and Cansamer is about 20 minutes away down the coast. We're expecting some traffic today because it's Sunday, a lot of families are out. We do like to take the coastal road to Cansamer. We can take the motorway, but because we come down on the motorways, if we can get along the coast with a nice scenery, we like to do that. So it might take us up to 40-50 minutes to get through to Cansamer, and then we'll get checked into this new accommodation and we will show you around it once we're there.
this shit.